Hey guys, and welcome back to the Flyers Home Ice Experience presented by Tata Consultancy Services. The quest for the cup continues. It is Game 3 in Round 1 of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. I just love saying that. I'm your host, Andrea Helfrich. This is my co-host, Everett Jackson, who's going to just get you hype all night long, because that's what you do.
Absolutely. I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to shake off that game from the other day.
Yeah.
No worries there.
No.
You worried?
No, because let's just face it, we won the first 5 games we played since the NHL pause. So let me just leave that there, and let's move on. Game 3 starts tonight, and you're watching it all on the Flyers Home Ice Experience presented by Tata Consultancy Services. You guys have a really cool thing going on, because you're going to see a lot of things that you would normally see when at the Wells Fargo Center watching home hockey, right?
Right, and it's all the things that keep that playoff energy going. We've got the stats. We've got players' time on ice, hits, blocks, all the information for the die-hard Flyers fans right there.
What he just mentioned is what's going on during gameplay, right? So you're not going to see the game where you're seeing us now. You're going to see everything he mentioned, which is what you'd see on the video board above the ice.
Yeah.
And then you'll also see Lauren Hart singing the anthems, Lou Nolan on the power play, which don't even, I know you love to impersonate him, but don't do it. Goal announcements, all the stuff that just, like I said, makes it feel like home hockey you're getting where you're watching right now.
Absolutely, and we'll have behind the scenes.
Yeah, Flyers exclusives.
Yeah,
I'll get into that. All right, fine.
Okay.
I'll get into that now. Flyers exclusive, including Gritty's Pups on Ice. You guys, it's a 4-parter, so we're in the middle of it, and it's like cliffhangers, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've got some incredible athletes. Paws Drew, Barker Hart, Nick Albe-Kibble. I don't want to mispronounce any of their names because you know
they're going to get really upset.
I know they
They'll
would.
fight you.
But it is the cutest thing ever. So make sure to tune into the first and second intermission. Just basically keep your laptop or iPad open the whole time. That's the perfect way to watch this, isn't it?
Absolutely. You keep it on the coffee table. Keep it right there on your lap.
Yeah.
Make sure that you can see the TV screen because we're not going to show the broadcast there. But we'll also make sure you keep the screen in front of the TV screen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yep.
Yeah, do whatever he just said. That's perfect. And while you guys are sitting on your couch, we are not, as you can tell.
No, we're
finally
outside.
out of the house.
Like,
isn't that lovely? I know. I'm happy. We're at Xfinity Live for the Anytime Anywhere Watch Spot presented by Bud Light.
Yeah.
It's awesome. There's a lot going on here. One, we're surrounded by Flyers fans, which is probably the only thing that we've all been really missing this whole time.
Energy.
And then we've got a lot of Gritties here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of activations that are going on. The merch truck. So if you want to shop IRL, you know what that means?
You tell me. You like to shop.
No, you don't know what IRL is.
No, what is
in real life.
Oh,
people.
yeah.
If you want to shop in real life, which is
Twitter
something
things.
I've missed, you can do that here. So that's just one of the many things, including seeing Gritty and all that fun stuff I mentioned.
Yep, and we'll
Great
have
food.
prizes, games. We do our head-to-head challenges here. The last 2 games have been so much fun here. IRL. I'm not sure how to
real
use that.
life. That's perfect. I loved how you did it. That was awesome. All right. So if you want to come join us, which I recommend you do, you got to make a reservation because we are making sure everything is socially distanced. There's only seated areas, no standing room, no table, or only tables is what I'm getting at. And you can go to Open Table to make your reservation. And like I said, you got to do that to get in.
Absolutely. We want to make sure that you guys keep in contact with us throughout the entire game. So there's a lot of ways that you can stay social with us. You can tell us because you're the social lady. You've got everything going.
Wow, is that like the official term? I love that. Okay, so basically, if you guys are getting pumped up, you need to film yourself, film each other, do a selfie, whatever it is, and then tag at NHL Flyers if you're doing it on Twitter. That's their Twitter account. And obviously, Instagram is Philadelphia Flyers. But most importantly, use these hashtags. Philadelphia Flyers, Let's Go Flyers, and Anytime, Anywhere.
That's my favorite one. Anytime, anywhere. That gets me pumped up. So, let's wrap this thing up. Let's get into the game. Anytime, anywhere. Philadelphia Flyers, Game 3. Let's start it right now. Let's go.
Let's go. We're going.
In a Business 4.0 world, we analyze, adapt, transform, and grow. With over 400,000 IT experts, Tata Consultancy Services leverages the power of digital technologies to reshape global businesses and industries, empowering communities and individuals across the world, building a better future, future forward.
Bet on the Flyers action at Rivers Casino Philadelphia and online at betrivers.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Here on the Flyers at Xfinity Live, the official Anytime, Anywhere watch spot presented by Bud Light. Catch every game of the Round 1 against Montreal Canadiens outdoors with special guests, giveaways, and fan gear. Social distancing regulations will be enforced. Reserve your table anytime, anywhere. Watch spot presented by Bud Light Table now on Open Table.
Well, Flyers hockey is officially back, and the Flyers 21 season ticket memberships are available. You can become an Inside Edge member today, like right now. You can place a deposit. Head on over to PhiladelphiaFlyers.com for more information, or if you want to talk to someone, 215-218-PUCK. Well, the team is in Toronto, but here, back home in Philadelphia, at the Wells Fargo Center, we took to the ice for a little nostalgia and a different kind of hockey, okay? These players are completely different than what you're seeing. They're really cute, and this is the first of its kind. It's Gritty's Pups on Ice. We are in the middle of an intense show, okay? These athletes do not mess around. You don't want to miss it. It's a Flyers exclusive. You'll only see it here in the first and second intermission on the Flyers Home Ice Experience, presented by Tata Consultancy Services.
This event is brought to you by COMCAST SPECTACOR.
Good evening, Philly. Welcome back to the Flyers Home Ice Experience presented by Tata Consultancy Services. Tonight, Comcast Spectacor presents Round 1, Game 3 of the 2020 NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs as the Montreal Canadiens take on your Philadelphia Flyers.
Tonight against Montreal, they face a club that's won 4 of their last 5 games.
Myers comes up with it. Bill Myers slipping one. Score! Bill Myers from long range. Again, power play over. They get it in front. Save. Warcheck digging away. And Van Riemsdyk scores! James Van Riemsdyk pounces on the loose puck. And the Flyers take a 2-0 lead. Konechny was speeded across the line. Back to Couturier. Takes the shot. It goes in. They score! Carey Price, after brilliance for over 60 minutes, lets that one get away. And the Flyers win it 3-2. Couturier, the overtime hero.
9-2-4 in November. 22 points in 15 games. And as the Flyers close out the month, today they sit in 3rd in the Metropolitan Division.
Good support from Voracek. Got it to Braun for a shot. They score! Farabee with a pass to Hayes. Turns, fires, and scores! And all of a sudden, goals aplenty here in Montreal. Now Raffle to Giroux, to Konechny with the shot. He scores!
9 out of 16 games here in November end up going to overtime. This is the 9th.
Provorov starts up. Looks behind him, but keeps skating forward with the puck. He hit across the line. Angles his way in. Provorov cuts in and scores! Ivan Provorov wins it with a beauty. Coast to coast. 199th game against the Montreal Canadiens in the regular season. Farabee has the puck. Farabee trying to cut to the middle. Bounces the bottom in for a shot. One. Rebound. Farabee scores! That has to feel good for Joel Farabee. This one will come to an end. Disappointing night for the Flyers, and they lose 4-1. Carey Price's season high.
Philadelphia, it's about that time. Round 1, Game 3 starts tonight. Our quest for the cup keeps going tonight. So I need you to help me get this thing started right now. Let's count this thing down. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make some noise!
Out of 31 teams, 16 are going to have an opportunity to compete for the Stanley Cup. I believe we're going to be one of those 16 teams.
The goaltending issue seems to be solved in Philadelphia. Teams are afraid of the Flyers right now.
Let's go, let's go! Expectations are high. Be a Flyer.
And now the starting lineup for your Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers starting lineup presented by FLYERS, the official snack of the Philadelphia Flyers. In goal, number 79, Carter Hart. At defense, number 9, Ivan Provorov. Accompanied by number 15, Matt Niskanen. The forwards, left wing number 12, Michael Raffel. The right wing number 18, Tyler Pitlick. And the center, number 44, Nate Thompson. At this time, we ask you to rise, remove your hats, and welcome the number 1 ranked anthemist in the NHL, our very own Lauren Hart, as she sings the Star-Spangled Banner and O Canada.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free, from far and wide. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land, glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Philadelphia, who's ready for some Flyers hockey? Well, my man Gritty has a message for the Canadiens. Hey, Gritty, take it away. That's what I'm talking about, Gritty. Let's go, Flyers. Let's go, Flyers!
Are you ready for some hockey? Tonight's goalie matchup is brought to you by COMCAST Business. Beyond fast. Flyers goal scored by number 93, Jake Voracek. His second. The assist, number 28, Claude Giroux. Along with number 8, Robert Haig. Time, 5 minutes, 21 seconds. Jake Voracek scores for the Flyers, his second. The assist, Claude Giroux, Robert Haig.
Well, Flyers hockey is officially back, and the Flyers 21 season ticket memberships are available. You can become an Inside Edge member today, like right now. You can place a deposit. Head on over to PhiladelphiaFlyers.com for more information, or if you want to talk to someone, 215-218-PUCK.
And the Flyers are going on the Pico power play. Montreal penalty number 53, Victor Mete. Double minor, 4 minutes high sticking. Time 8 minutes 39 seconds. Victor Mete, Montreal, double minor, 4 minutes high sticking.
Okay, Flyers fans, it is time for our first head-to-head challenge of tonight's game. I've got Taylor and Gabby. They're going to play Moving On Up. It's our favorite game. We've got 2 silver cups at the bottom. All you got to do is move 1 cup at a time using 1 hand. First person to do it wins a Flyers prize pack. Are you guys ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Go. Start moving those cups 1 at a time. You got 5 at a time. Okay, 1 at a time. Nicely done. I like the intensity. Watch it. Okay, keep going. You got a lot of cups there. I think it's like 20 cups there. Keep moving. 1 at a time. I'm watching. I'm not going to help you with that. All right, keep going. You got a couple more. It looks like you got about 7 more on this side. All right, this could be anybody's game. It's our Flyers playoff prize pack. 1 more. All right, our judges, Andrea said that you won. Good job. More head-to-head action right after this.
You know, there's nothing better than being surrounded by Flyers fans, and we figured out a way to do that, a socially distanced community caravan. It's a moving pep rally. You can join myself, my co-host Everett, Gritty, the Flyers alumni, Flyers ice team, and many more. We are taking over Warminster, Pennsylvania tomorrow, Monday, August 17th from 4 to 5 p.m. You got to come if you need more information. Head on over to PhiladelphiaFlyers.com. I hope to see you guys there.
There's nothing like playoff hockey at the Wells Fargo Center, and we miss the magic you bring. And it's because of you we were voted the 2020 Fan Choice Awards for the NHL's Best Building. But don't take my word for it. Here's a special message from some of our Flyers family.
Hey, Flyer fans, my name is David. I'm the guard at the Flyers penalty box. We miss you guys, so let's cheer on our boys together. Let's go Flyers!
I'm Joanne from section 114, 115, and I'm so excited that our Flyers are back on the ice.
Hey Flyers fans, my name is David and I'm your host for Club Box 22. We missed you guys so much. Let's go Flyers.
I'm Khalid. I'm your usher for tonight at your special section. And we missed you guys so very much.
Have yourself a great time. Enjoy the Flyers. Let's go Flyers.
Get on up, Flyer fans. We can't hear you. Make some noise.
Let's go Flyers.
Get on up, Flyer fans. We can't hear you. Let's make some noise.
Let's go Flyers. Anytime, anywhere. Let's go Flyers. Anytime, anywhere.
Let's go Flyers.
One more time, I need to bring this energy up. So I've heard it a few times, but we're going to get it right now. Let me get a Flyers chant. 1, 2, 3. Let's go Flyers. Come on, say it with me. Let's go Flyers. Let's go Flyers. Let me hear you. Let's go Flyers. Hey, let's go Flyers.
And the Flyers are going on the Pico Power Play.
It's Petrie. I don't know what the penalty is. It says 1640-26, Jay Petrie.
Montreal penalty is to number 26, Jeff Petrie. 2 minutes for interference. Time 16 minutes, 40 seconds. Jeff Petrie, Montreal, 2-minute minor, interference.
try to go at 1:04 on the clock.
Last minute of play in the first period. Shots on goal in the first period of play for Montreal 5 for the Flyers 8.
In a Business 4.0 world, we analyze, adapt, transform, and grow. With over 400,000 IT experts, Tata Consultancy Services leverages the power of digital technologies to reshape global businesses and industries, empowering communities and individuals across the world, building a better future, future forward.
The Flyers round 1 quest for the Cup against the Montreal Canadiens continues with Game 4 on Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m. on NBC Sports Philadelphia, and then Game 5 on Wednesday, time to be determined. Don't forget to tune into Flyers pregame live and Flyers postgame live shows with Katie Emmer and Chris Terrian surrounding each game on NBC Sports Philadelphia, including games broadcast on NBC. And also, don't forget to log on to the Perfect Broadcast Line Mate, the Flyers Home Ice Experience, presented by Tata Consultancy Services, starting 10 minutes prior to puck drop exclusively on PhiladelphiaFlyers.com.
Okay, Flyers fans, it's the first intermission, and you've already gotten a taste of what the Flyers Home Ice Experience presented by Tata Consultancy Services is all about. But I want to make sure you're getting everything out of this. So make sure that your laptop or your device is right within eye shot of the TV. So you can put it on the coffee table, you can put it on your lap, wherever you can see both screens. Now, this screen, we're going to have everything there. We've got live stats, hits, blocks, players' time on ice, everything that you need for the die-hard fan to have all the fun in the world watching this game tonight. And, of course, when the play stops, that's when we have even more fun. Behind-the-scenes content, rivalry videos. We've got gritty pups on ice. And, of course, we'll be chatting with some of you on our YouTube chat. So hit the live button at the bottom of your stream to make sure that you're up to the second with all the action. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Bet on the Flyers action at Rivers Casino Philadelphia and online at betrivers.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Hey, season ticket members, it's time for you to shout it out. Take a look at the screens as some members of our Flyers family have some very, very special messages they'd like to say. On behalf of all of us here with the Flyers, we miss seeing you in person, but are so excited to all have you here together as we enter the 2020 Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's go Flyers.
As you can imagine, with the bubble came a lot of challenges, including the broadcast. What you're actually watching the game on right now behind your computer or your iPad. It's called the World Feed, and this is how they did it.
A host World Feed production is a single production that is used to facilitate all of the productions all around the world. and it allows them to either use that production directly to their air or to supplement that production, their own graphics, their own music, their own announcers.
March 15th, we started weekly calls with all of our partners, particularly on the broadcast side. 35 rights holders, national and regional. We started to figure out and put a landscape plan in for a world feed that would be able to satisfy their needs.
So when this came to fruition, the NHL assigned NBC to produce the World Feed Hub in Toronto, and Rogers Sportsnet is producing the World Feed Hub in Edmonton.
Before you can even really talk about producing these games, you know, in the world we're living in with COVID-19, at first you need to make sure it's safe and abide by all the health and safety protocols. So the first step was figuring out how do you produce shows and how do you make it safe for players and all the staff working and make sure everyone's socially distanced.
Here in Edmonton, like in Toronto, we get tested every morning. I'm thrilled the way they're handling things. I feel very safe here. I don't feel like anybody is in. You can't come in here if you're not in the bubble. I think all of us feel very safe.
Up here in the Eastern Conference playoff bubble, we have up to 60 production and engineering folks. A little more than half traveled, and we also are utilizing a lot of talented Canadian folks that live here in Toronto or close by.
This crew work every single day. So on a 3-game day, they do 3 games. And tomorrow, if it's a 3-game day, they do 3 games that day as well. The dedication level is over the moon.
So on the production side, we have 2 teams. They will not intermingle. They won't cross-contaminate, so to speak. Where normally we have 20 people in our mobile unit. For this, we have 9 or 10.
Usually when you're in a truck at home, there's 5 tape operators, 3 in the front, 2 in the back. Here, there's 2 in one truck, 3 in another truck, and they've spaced everybody out, except in the front where we have producer, director, and technical director who switches all the cameras and all the tape machines.
Safety is a prime concern here. In our workspace in the truck, for example, we have plexiglass partitions between producers, directors, technical directors. We're wearing masks for the duration of the telecasts.
You can't run the risk. If somebody were to become ill, God forbid, and therefore it becomes an issue for those that were around them, all of a sudden we can't do the production, that's going to be a real problem. How are you going to lay out the facilities within that truck, the personnel, and then what do you do and how do you implement those that you have to remove from that truck? So then you have to, what we call outboard, and put those people in different areas.
We have about 2/3 of the people that normally work in our production truck outboarded in different areas in the arena. So it's definitely unique for us and it's a different challenge.
The World Feed is to cover what just happened. You have 1 feed coming out of the building. That's it. You are the only show of record here. If you miss something, no one will see it. There's no fans to see it, and there's no other networks to cover it. There's just over 160 territories and countries that are taking in these games.
Some of them execute the productions on their own. They take the world feed and they might add an announcer.
Just like if they were in the arena in a broadcast truck, they're able to then produce their telecast. We have a line cut from our production team here that they're using to guide their call. And it'll make it look like they're in the building.
I'm producing a game based solely on what's happening on the ice. You know, normally you're following the announcers to help tell their stories the best you can. We don't have that here. With all the regional sports networks and the national broadcasters, it's paramount that I tell them what's coming next so that they can relay it to their talent in order to give them a heads up as to what's coming.
As a world feed, you have to be fair, you have to be balanced for both sides, for any broadcaster around the world that wants to take it. Also, along with that, you have to provide as much information so they can help their broadcast know what's coming next.
So it's going to be quite the marathon here over the next couple months.
And it's going to evolve. You know, we're going to learn as it goes. We have all these different camera angles that our World Feed production team can integrate into the show and provide all our regionals and national broadcasters with some very unique content to tell stories.
I equate putting this host world feed production together to like building a car. The biggest challenge, though, is you've got 25 different parties that have their own ideas of what they'd like to have. So you collaborate, and you cooperate, and you listen to everybody, and you figure out what's going to make this thing work. And hopefully that car starts, and it runs well, and it sounds good, and then when you put it out on the highway, you get nothing but thank yous. It's a great ride.
Remember the 2020 Stanley Cup playoff run with exclusive commemorative tickets. Purchase a piece of Flyers history for only $5 at FlyersCharities.com. Proceeds from sales benefit Flyers charities, and new tickets will be announced before each playoff round.